It sounds shocking, I know. But here's the truth. The most dangerous time of day for your brain is the first 30 minutes after you wake up. That quiet stretch of time, when you're still rubbing the sleep from your eyes, can silently set the stage for a life-altering stroke. And the scariest part? Most people over 60 have no idea. You could be doing everything right, taking your medications, eating decently, staying active, and still be walking straight into danger, just because of what you do or don't do first thing in the morning. But here's the good news. This risk isn't set in stone. In fact, research shows that making a few tiny tweaks to your morning routine could cut your stroke risk by up to 50%. That's huge. So let me ask you, have you ever felt dizzy or foggy when getting out of bed? Do you rush to the kitchen for coffee before anything else? Or do you sometimes forget to take your blood pressure meds until later in the day? If any of that sounds familiar, this message is for you. And if you care about staying independent, clear-minded, and full of life well into your 70s, 80s, or beyond, stick with me. We're about to count down 8 powerful morning habits that every senior should know. They're simple, natural, and backed by real science. As we go, tell me in the comments, which of these habits are already part of your morning, and which ones do you think you need to work on? And don't forget to tap that subscribe button for more life-saving health tips every week right here on Health 365. All right, let's get started. Habit number 1 is something most seniors completely forget, yet it takes less than 30 seconds and could save your life. Here's a simple but powerful question. Do you drink a glass of water right after waking up? Not coffee, not tea, just plain room temperature water. If not, don't worry. You're definitely not the only one. But this small step, this one habit, might be one of the easiest ways to lower your stroke risk, especially in the early morning hours when your body is most vulnerable. You see, while you sleep, your body slowly loses water through breathing and sweating. You wake up mildly dehydrated, even if you don't feel thirsty. That dehydration makes your blood a bit thicker, and thick blood doesn't flow as easily. For seniors, this can quietly increase the risk of clots, which are the most common cause of strokes. But a simple glass of water can change that. Drinking 8 to 12 ounces of water within the first few minutes of waking helps rehydrate your body, reduce blood thickness, and kickstart your circulation, all without any side effects or fancy routines. It also helps your kidneys flush out waste, and it may even ease that groggy, dizzy feeling many people mistake for weakness or age. If you're taking morning medications, this habit becomes even more important. Water helps your pills absorb properly and go to work faster. No water? Your medications may not work the way they should, and that's a risk we can easily avoid. Bonus tip: a little squeeze of lemon can support circulation and digestion, but plain water is enough to protect your brain and heart. Here's something that helps. Keep a glass or water bottle on your nightstand. That way, it's ready before your feet even touch the floor. Do you already do this each morning? Let us know in the comments. And if not, try it tomorrow. It may feel like nothing, but your body will thank you. Now, let's talk about something just as simple, a quiet morning habit that helps lower blood pressure and ease stress before your day even begins. When you wake up, does your mind start racing right away? Maybe you're already thinking about errands, medications, doctor appointments, or what needs to be done around the house. That's completely normal. But here's the thing. That rush of thoughts can quietly push your blood pressure up before you even leave the bedroom. When your mind feels stressed, your body responds by releasing a hormone called cortisol, your natural stress signal. And for older adults, high morning cortisol levels can raise blood pressure, increase inflammation, and silently strain the arteries leading to the brain. But here's the good news. Just 5 minutes of deep breathing or quiet mindfulness in the morning can bring all that down. No apps, no equipment, no yoga mat needed. Just you, your breath, and a little stillness. Here's a simple method. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and breathe in slowly for 4 seconds. Hold for 4, then exhale for 4 seconds. Repeat this cycle for 5 minutes. That's it. You can even do it sitting up in bed. These slow, steady breaths help relax your nervous system, open up blood vessels, and gently bring your heart rate down to a safer rhythm. Many seniors who make this part of their routine say they feel more clear-headed, more focused, and even sleep better at night. It's also a gentle way to support memory and circulation, 2 things that really matter as we age. And the best part? It costs nothing. It's safe, calming, and takes just a few minutes. Give it a try tomorrow morning, and if you already practice deep breathing or meditation, share your experience in the comments. What works for you might inspire someone else. Next, we'll talk about a surprising breakfast mistake that many older adults make, and how it could quietly be raising your stroke risk. You might think, I don't eat chips or fast food in the morning. But here's the truth. Many classic breakfast choices, like toast with cheese, processed cereal, canned soup, even pickles, are packed with sodium. And your body is especially sensitive to salt first thing in the morning. Why? Because after 7 or 8 hours of sleep, your blood vessels are tighter and your hydration levels are lower. So when you eat a salty breakfast, your arteries can constrict even more, pushing your blood pressure to dangerous levels before you've even left the house. If you're already dealing with hypertension, this combo is like throwing fuel on the fire. So what's the fix? Keep your breakfast low in sodium but high in nourishment. Try plain oatmeal with fruit, a boiled egg with vegetables, or a smoothie made with banana and spinach. Add flavor using herbs like cinnamon, turmeric, or ginger instead of salt. And definitely skip the bacon, sausage, and salted breakfast meats. They're loaded with both sodium and preservatives. Also, don't be fooled by labels that say light or healthy. Always check the actual sodium content. The American Heart Association recommends no more than 1,500 mg of sodium per day for older adults, and one salty breakfast alone can go well over that. What's your go-to breakfast? Have you tried cutting back on salt in the mornings? Share your ideas in the comments. Others might appreciate the inspiration. Coming up next, a simple activity you can do in your pajamas that gets your blood flowing, boosts brain oxygen, and sets you up for a healthier day. Here's something simple that makes a big difference. A short morning walk. Just 10 to 15 minutes of light movement after waking up can do more for your heart and brain than most people realize. Think about it. Your body's been still for 7 or 8 hours during sleep. And if the first thing you do is sit at the table or on the couch for another hour, your circulation stays sluggish. For older adults, that slow start can quietly increase stroke risk. But when you take a short walk, even just around your house or out on the porch, you wake up your circulation, boost oxygen to your brain, and help keep your arteries flexible. This gentle movement also improves your cholesterol, balances your blood sugar, and reduces inflammation. All things that lower your stroke risk. And don't worry, you don't need to power walk or break a sweat. Just move at your own pace. A slow, steady walk while breathing in the morning air is enough. If you can go outside, great. The sunlight helps regulate your sleep-wake cycle too. But even walking in place or going up and down the hallway works if you prefer to stay indoors. Studies have shown that seniors who walk daily, even just a little, lower their risk of both ischemic and hemorrhagic strokes. Walking also supports balance, mood, and memory, things we all want to protect as we age. Do you take a morning walk, or would you like to start? Let us know in the comments and share what time of day works best for you. Sometimes a little encouragement from others makes all the difference. Next, we'll look at a part of your body that most people forget to stretch, but it plays a major role in keeping blood flowing freely to your brain. Something most people don't think about in the morning: your neck and shoulders. Surprising, right? But this area plays a huge role in keeping blood flowing freely to your brain. As we age, it's common to wake up with stiffness in the neck or tightness across the shoulders, especially if we've slept in an awkward position or stayed too still during the night. The problem is, this tightness can actually compress the arteries that send blood to your brain. That reduces circulation and increases your risk of a lesser-known type of stroke called vertebrobasilar insufficiency, and it often happens silently. But don't worry, a quick 3-minute stretch each morning can make all the difference. You don't need fancy movements or equipment. Just start with gentle neck rolls. Slowly circle your head clockwise, then counterclockwise. Next, shrug your shoulders up and down, then roll them backward and forward. Keep your movement smooth and slow. No jerking or twisting. These simple stretches help open up tight muscles, improve blood flow, and reduce the chances of wedged arteries. Many seniors say they feel less dizzy, more awake, and mentally clearer after adding this one small habit to their mornings. It's especially helpful if you ever feel lightheaded when standing up or getting out of bed. You can even pair this with your deep breathing exercise from earlier. It's a calming way to ease into the day while giving your brain the oxygen it needs. Have you ever tried morning stretches? Do your neck and shoulders feel stiff when you wake up? Share your experience in the comments. You might help someone else realize this is the missing piece. Now let's move on to one of the most important tools you can use to prevent stroke. And it only takes 1 minute a day. Here's a habit that could literally save your life: checking your blood pressure each morning. It's quick, it's easy, and it gives you a clear picture of what's going on inside your body before any symptoms show up. You see, high blood pressure is known as the silent killer for a reason. Most seniors don't feel it when their numbers are creeping up. There's no pain, no warning signs, until it's too late. And that's exactly why a morning BP check is one of the smartest habits you can build. The best time to check? Within an hour after waking up, before your coffee or breakfast. That's when your blood pressure naturally spikes, and if it's climbing too high, you'll catch it early. All you need is a home blood pressure monitor, ideally the cuff style that wraps around your upper arm. Wrist devices may look convenient, but they often give less accurate readings. Once you take your reading, write it down in a small notebook or track it in an app. Something simple you can keep up with. Doing this daily helps you spot patterns. If your numbers are consistently high, you can bring that to your doctor early, before it turns into something serious. Seniors who track their BP regularly are more likely to stay in control, adjust habits sooner, and avoid stroke or heart complications. Do you already check your blood pressure in the morning? If not, would you consider starting tomorrow? Drop a comment below. Sometimes the reminder and encouragement from others make it easier to stick with. Next, let's talk about what to eat in the morning, because 2 powerful minerals could help keep your arteries relaxed and your stroke risk low. Not just what to avoid, but what your brain and heart actually need. Because 2 powerful minerals, magnesium and potassium, can quietly lower your blood pressure, support circulation, and help prevent early morning strokes. You see, right after waking up, your blood vessels are more sensitive, and if your body is low on these minerals, your arteries may stay tense and tight, which leads to higher blood pressure and poor blood flow to the brain. But when you give your body the right nutrients first thing in the morning, you're helping it stay balanced and protected all day long. Potassium works like a natural sodium balancer. It gently removes excess salt from your system and helps lower blood pressure without medication. Magnesium helps your blood vessels relax and widen, so your blood flows more easily. Together, they act like a morning shield for your brain. So where do you get them? Easy. Have a banana with breakfast. It's packed with potassium. Toss some spinach into a smoothie or scrambled eggs. Add a few slices of avocado on whole grain toast. Grab a small bowl of plain yogurt or sprinkle pumpkin seeds and almonds on top of oatmeal. Even a handful of chia seeds or walnuts can give you a mineral-rich boost. It's not about making a perfect meal. It's about making small swaps that nourish your brain and arteries naturally. And remember, processed breakfast foods like frozen waffles, instant noodles, or breakfast bars might seem convenient, but they often strip your body of these minerals and add hidden sodium. What's your favorite healthy breakfast combo? Or do you have a go-to morning smoothie? Share your ideas in the comments. You might give someone else a new idea to try. Next, we'll cover the single most important stroke prevention habit for seniors, and why missing it even once could quietly put your brain at risk. The one habit you absolutely cannot skip: taking your blood pressure medication on time. This small act, often done with just a sip of water, might be the most powerful thing you do all day to protect your brain. Here's the truth. Missing or delaying your medication, even just a few hours, can cause your blood pressure to spike without warning. And for older adults, especially those already diagnosed with hypertension, those early morning surges are the most dangerous. That's when the majority of strokes occur. If your doctor prescribed your medication for the morning, make it a non-negotiable part of your wake-up routine. Take it before breakfast, before coffee, before your day even begins. This ensures the medication absorbs properly and works in time to prevent those risky early spikes. A great way to stay on track is to use a daily pill organizer, set a reminder on your phone, or even use a free app designed for seniors that helps you track your meds, hydration, steps, and more. Whatever method works for you, the key is consistency. And here's something important. Never stop or adjust your medication just because you're feeling fine. That feeling fine may only be happening